Okay, this is the tutorial for Oliver Murphy, the legal advisor. ChatGPT passed the bar, right? So these agents, these LLM agents, are capable of acting as like a competent lawyer, but that's not what he's doing in this instance. He is not a lawyer. I say it 2 times. He's not a lawyer. Not a lawyer. He's not going to court for you. Although GPT-3 did pass the bar. So it's basically a junior associate that you get to talk to about anything under any circumstances. So good things to do with him is help like writing contracts. So hey Oliver, please generate terms of service for an e-commerce store that sells jewelry. Whoops. We track users with Google Analytics and store their shipping details. So this keyword generate is something that I look for on the back end. If you use the keyword generate, then it'll perform a generative task. Oh, sorry, this didn't work. Okay, so this is important. We're going to save this chat as jewelry terms of service. So that names it, then we save it, and then we go to our agents, and we're actually going to go to the content writer. As soon as I can find it, content writer right here. And we're going to take our original prompt. Whoops, I shouldn't have included Oliver there. So this is decent. Jewelry, TOS. Right, name it, save it, copy this. We're going to go over to the expander now. Just paste that whole thing in, get it expanded, and then we'll send it back to Oliver for review. So I'm back to Oliver, don't worry about it. I have one here. Can you take a look and let me know if you see any issues? There are a few areas I think need to be addressed or clarified. Great, this is exactly how Oliver is supposed to work. The return policy should include information about shipping returns, e.g. whether you cover the cost of return shipping. We should clarify who is liable for any damages caused during transit. We should provide more details on warranty information included with our products. Okay. Great questions. What should we do to answer them? What do you think the answers to those questions should be? So he kind of got stuck in a loop here, which is disappointing. And part of that is because this is like a quite a complex question, right? We've got a list right in the middle of 3 things to go over, which might be too much for him to process at one time. The AI that we have now is not like having one really smart person to deal with, but it's like having like a million stupid people to talk about. So should we cover the cost or should the customer? What is the safest choice? And now for safest choice, AIs aren't really capable of this like kind of mission critical and thinking, but we'll just see what he says. It ultimately comes down to what works best for your business and what you're most comfortable offering to customers. In terms of the safest choice, I would recommend that customers cover the cost of return shipping, as this will help ensure that they are more inclined to only make returns when necessary. So this is logically consistent, right? One of the caveats with AI is that they should not be made responsible for mission critical decisions like should customers pay shipping or not. But what this one does is it helps you to make those decisions. It's totally true that if you make customers pay return shipping, you're less likely to experience fraud and scams as a business owner. However, it's equally true that paying for return shipping makes that your customers feel safer purchasing from you. So you have decisions to make, and this is a tool to kind of bounce ideas off of, right? That's how Oliver works. He can also analyze contract language, simplify contract language, and explain kind of paragraphs to you. However, we have other tools for that. So in the generators, if you go to the content spinner third grade or fifth grade, depending on like how dumbed down you want it, and you put contract language in here, it should be very, very clear exactly what's going on there.